Good day, all stock market traders and investors. This is Total Investor, and on this YouTube investment channel, what we do is that we go out looking for investment and trading opportunities in stocks and commodities using technical analysis. So we go out looking for bullish or bearish chart patterns to trade and make money. Okay. Please keep in mind that everything I say should be thought of as educational and should not be thought of as financial advice. Okay, so let's start off with the first one. We've got four of them charts patterns to look at today. The first one is Illumina. ILMN is the symbol, and this is a 6-month chart. What we have is I'm showing here the bottom that the stock made in mid-November. From there, we've got an upward sloping movement for the past month and a half, and we finally hit a level. It's a resistance level from previous price at just over $140. It touched it once here before, and again several times just very recently. Bounced off from the upward trend line, and now we are pretty much touching that level again. And I think this time it is finally going to break, because if we look up here, we've noticed that the RSI is above the upward sloping trend, and we are well above 50. So this one looks like it is set to go. It is a bullish technical pattern. Okay, so again, Illumina is the name for this one. Follow this one if you're looking this to learn. Next is Kala Bio. KALA is the symbol. This stock came down from $16 all the way below $6, so a very big haircut in just a couple of months. We finally found some support here we've got an upward sloping movement in the stock. It bounced once before, again just before or at the end of December, and just today we've got a nice blip on some half decent volume. Nothing to write home about on the volume. This tends to be a low trading stock, so please keep that in mind. But again, to study chart patterns, this is something that is looking somewhat positive here. Again, upward sloping. We've got the 10-day exponential moving average. The stock is above that, and up here we've got the stock initially crossed the 50 way back when it made its initial pop in early December. It has pretty much stayed above the 50 level, and we just bounced above that again. We're now at 61, so this one looks like it does want to move higher again. As I said, 20-day volume or average volume on this stock is 41,000. Okay, so might not be the stock for everyone, but again, the purpose is to show you the chart pattern itself. Okay, so that's that. Next one, Envista Holdings Corporation, NVST. Somewhat of a similar pattern. We've got an upward triangle with resistance here at around $25. It has found some support on the upward sloping trend line here. The stock is above the 10-day exponential moving average and just a hair below the resistance level that goes back to mid-October. Okay, and I think that we should be able to break this resistance line, very soon. How do I know that? Well, because looking up here, we've got the RSI that did break above 50. We're at 57, and it does look like that also wants to go higher. Okay, and this one does have a lot more volume going through. It's around just under 3 million shares on average per day. Okay, so this is looking good technically speaking. NVST. And finally, our last one, it's only 4 charts. Sprott Uranium Miners, it's the ETF. URNM is the stock symbol. Again, upward sloping triangle here with resistance at around $50 or just over $50. Upward sloping here, we've got bouncing off several times and touching it on the upward sloping trend line. The stock is above the 10-day moving average and just a hair below the resistance level that it has touched several times. This too looks like it wants to break above that, move higher. If it does, the initial projection will be about taking this level here, 42 and 50. So the difference is $8. Add the $8 to this, so projected to $58 per share. Okay, again, if it makes it, always risk involved, but this thing wants to move higher. Again, looking at the RSI, downward sloping. We're just about to touch and break that downward sloping trend line, but we are above 50. We're at 56 on the RSI. So everything is looking positive. Uranium has consolidated with the stocks, and I think that we finally finished with that, and we want to go want to move to that second phase, moving higher. Okay, so that is it for today. Only 4 stocks, as I said. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe and to this channel, and YouTube will notify you whenever we have or whenever a new video is posted. Also, big thumbs up and a comment. I'd love to hear what you've got to say. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Happy investing. Take care.